Share a Beer 528. Today is, what is today? November? It's November?
Yeah.
Yeah, November 9th.
Yeah.
Saturday, November 9th, 2019. Is anybody like me? Do you feel like, man, I can't wait to get to next year already? Like this year has been so just like a lot of stuff happening. Even if maybe it's not in your personal life, there just might be a lot of stuff going on around you, or maybe people you know. It's just been a little bit of a crazy year, just in general. A lot of stuff happening. You guys feel that way, Mark or Bum?
Time goes by so fast now. Yeah, I mean, I blink and it's the next year anyway. So, although this next year is going to be, I hope to see perfectly clear in 2020.
Oh, nice! You're the first one I know that's done that.
I never thought it. Very good, Mark.
That's actually, I'm not joking. You're the first one I know, and that makes complete sense. Yeah, I have not heard that yet.
And it actually took me a half a second to get the reference, too. Very good.
It did, man. I'm like,
Tim missed the joke. I said, I hope to see much clearer in 2020.
Has the rain gone, Mark? You can see clearly now.
Yes.
Boom, right? Boom. So for everybody there, SAB is Share a Beer Show. I am Joe, and I'm in Phoenix. Mark is in Atlanta, and Bum is in Pennsylvania. Are we all on the same sides of each screen here? Like, am I on the top left and Margaret is on the top right?
I'm occupying the entire bottom.
Okay, yeah, all right. I didn't know it because weren't we like in different orders?
Yeah, I think it when other people come in after the initial, and I think it reshuffles.
Oh, okay, so it shuffles around.
We'll find out.
Now, real quick, because it is something that's happening right now. I'll say hi to TD Burris real quick. He's saying what's up to everybody. Right now, we have got a hell of a ball game going on with college football. USC ASU is a tight game locally here in Arizona in Phoenix. But the big one is the Alabama Crimson Tide getting pretty much manhandled most of the game by LSU, man, in Alabama, right? That game's actually in Alabama.
Yeah, that's a home game for Alabama.
So it's in, I don't know, what's the score right now, Mark? Is it 39-27?
It's in the commercial now. But was it 39-27? 39-30?
39-30.
Oh, 39-27 with 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, so it's getting tight. It's getting, that game
this
is
would definitely help Georgia if Alabama gets beat. Yeah, don't worry about LSU. They're easy. We're just getting lucky today.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That game is really tough this year. They are. I'm gonna see if I can keep. I'm gonna keep that score in my Google right here. Yeah, 39-27. I want to make sure to keep that one a little close. I'll share the screen real quick so that people that are interested, maybe you're flipping back and forth, because of course this is an international show here, folks. This is just as important as that game. At least I think so. But yeah, you have 2 8-0 teams right here, and you've got who currently has the ball. Alabama has the ball, 2nd and 2 at the LSU 5. So that's the red zone, right? They're about to score, right? Or could score.
Yep.
So it looks like that clock was ticking down there. 5 minutes left or so. So yeah, that game is on CBS in case anybody didn't know. But that is a big game right now in college football. So but real quick, our normal routine, at least our latest routine, is to get on here, talk about what beers we're drinking. And I am having something absolutely brand new, never been on the show before this month.
I'll bet I know what it is.
I bet you don't. I bet you'll be so shocked when you see this beer. You won't even know what to do. Actually, so matter of fact, I'm not even going to hold anybody back anymore. I'm going to let you see it right away. Syntax, baby. Look at that.
I was wrong, Joe. I had no clue it was going to be that.
I had a feeling. I just had a
New beer
feeling.
for you this afternoon.
What was that?
It's new beer for you this afternoon.
It's a brand new beer, not only today, but this whole month. I mean, this whole month, this whole week, brand spanking new beer. Yeah. So, but I've had this on, and we're just joking, kids. We make a lot of sarcastic remarks, but I'm having it in my aluminum cup today, my metal coffee mug actually that I use every day at work. But because I mean, who am I kidding? I've had this beer a ton, and I know what it tastes like. Everybody here knows what it looks like. It's another dark beer, in case you didn't know. For those that don't know, it is an Imperial Peanut Butter Stout. And to me, it's just one of the more solid, doesn't seem to change that much. It doesn't seem to, I've been drinking this beer now, I don't know, how long would you say I've been drinking this beer? Maybe just under a year or so. It's been under a year.
I'd give it yeah, that sounds right.
Once a week for the last year, at least.
Yeah, exactly. But it's a 8.1% ABV beer, and it is just solid, man. It really is. It's got a good roastiness. It's got a nice smoothness. You get just a little bit of peanut butter. It's not overly sweet, is what I love about it. It's just really good. So I've got another one sitting here, so I better follow up, because the other one gets lonely, So let me, and plus no smoke to make Neary, turn over in his sleep or nothing. But since I've already had this on here a ton, I figured, might as well have it. Whoa. Almost. That was close. But I'm like, it's kind of nice if no one's drank out of a metal cup. It's nice because they stay cold longer, and you don't have to get a koozie out for your can and all that sort of thing. But 39-33, Alabama just scored. Alabama just scored. (39-33). This is interesting. 5.5 minutes left in that ball game. So pretty cool, man. This is definitely interesting. Oh, let me put a link in the chat in case anybody wants to jump in. Feel free. But we do have a limit of 6 people. That includes us. Now, Mark, did you get an email from the founder? Your input?
I think I did, like on Tuesday or Wednesday or something.
Something like that, yeah.
I think I saw it go through my inbox. I've got so much stuff in there right now. But yeah, was it a survey or something?
I filled it out. Yeah, it was a real short survey, but they just wanted input from people. And I kind of like the way he does it, but they just wanted input, some of the things you like and what would you change and how would you change it, that sort of thing. So
how can we improve StreamYard for you?
Yeah.
Yes, November 4th.
Yeah. So, I'm all about it, man. I am all about it. They're changing the platform to me for the better.
Yep.
So I am now. Did you choose to pay for it or no?
I have not yet. No.
Okay. Yeah, and that's perfectly fine. I went ahead and paid for it because I do like to put it on Facebook and on YouTube. If you don't have that need, you could just use it completely free, man, and no problem there. But I wanted to stream on both platforms at the same time. Plus, I don't have the duck up there, the duck logo anymore. So little you get little perks like that. I did request to have the audio in the corners like we used to, so you can see if someone's actually, making background noise that they don't realize they're doing, or make sure your audio is working. That's kind of handy to have. One of the suggestions I had. But Mark, what beer are you drinking, man?
Apple pie in a glass, basically. Suddenly Comfy.
Oh.
A Dogfish Head. This is the first Dogfish Head beer I've purchased in well over a year. And it just looked good. It says an imperial creamy ale brewed with apple juice, cinnamon, allspice, and vanilla beans. So this is their fall ale. And it was funny. Pam was saying she opened hers before mine, and she was like, "We should have had this last night." And I'm like, "What?" And then I read the bottle, and I'm like, "Yeah, we should have, because we had apple pie last night."
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I got a little chunk of apple pie at the store, and this would have come. But this is still really good. But it's a nice golden color.
Oh yeah.
It looks like a pale ale, like a nice dark pale ale, or it looks a lot like this year's Celebration Ale. We picked up a 6-pack of that Sierra Nevada Celebration. I mean, it looks just like it. But yeah, it is apple pie on the nose. I mean, you get the spices, but it's a good mix. It's not all pie spice, or it's not all apples. It's like literally, like I said, it's like apple pie in the glass. The aroma's like it. Flavor's really good. Yeah, well done beer.
Now,
great fall beer.
For a cream ale, that one's kind of high ABV, isn't it?
Is it 8%, something like that?
Yeah, 8%.
Yeah. So, and it's you wouldn't tell. I mean, it's got some sweetness to it, being a cream ale and everything. You wouldn't know that it's 8%. I mean, it's light body. I mean, it's so.
We've got 8,000 total.
The only thing that stops you from drinking a lot real fast is it's sweet. But it's not overly sweet. But I mean, it's definitely got, a cream ale should be sweet.
So it's not sweet though, like some of those ciders and stuff like that.
It's not like that, and it's not like it's not like the Southern Tier creme brulee sweet.
Dear God, yeah.
Sweet, but it is. There's definitely some sweetness, but it's not overly sweet. Very well done. I give it 4. I give it 4.
You've got 8,000 total on here. 4,000 in the last 30 days.
Look at the Veterans Day badge. Woo.
8% ABV, 20 IBUs, and a 3.91.
Yeah. It's worth it. You've got to like. It's a spiced beer, so you've got to like that. If you don't like spicy, spiced beer, you're not going to like it. But if you like, if you like apple pie.
Yeah, apple pie. So all the same.
Eat it. Yeah.
So the question would be, it's not. So it is apple pie, like an apple pie taste, like a good apple pie, or kind of like an apple pie you would get at your supermarket.
It's like a good apple pie. It is. A well-made homemade apple pie is sweet, but not overly sweet. Sometimes the stuff you get at the store is super, super sweet. This is good.
Well, that's good to hear, man.
Very well done. I like it. I could buy another. How much was this? Was this $9? No, this is like $10.99 for a 6-pack. So not too bad. But,
cool, very cool. Yeah. I'll just for people that I don't want to take for granted that people have seen syntax on here before. So let me,
LSU scored 46-34 with 1:30 left, Joe.
Yeah, here we go. There's the score right there for everybody. We got a minute. And you said 34, so this one's lagging just a little behind. But yeah, 46-34. Looks like LSU is gonna take this one, man. Looks like LSU is gonna go to 9-0. And the big debate this week will be, okay, so out of the 1-loss teams, who's got the better loss, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's got the best loss? That's what will be talked about. this week.
Yeah.
That'll be the big thing. Well, who's got the best loss out of the one loss team? Let me adjust my camera a little bit more here. There we go. So that'll be the big debate this week, I'm sure. Will be that.
Case,
Oi!
the one loss
Whoa.
teams.
That was me. Sorry. I opened up YouTube.
So here's the Syntax Imperial peanut butter stuff for those that haven't seen it from Mother Earth Brewing Company. 51,000 ratings on here. 462 in the last 30 days, 38 by me. And it is just I'm sorry, 8.1% ABV, 66 IBUs. So it still does have a little bit of a hop note to it. Not a hop bite. You notice I didn't say, just like a little bit of a hop note. It's subtle, right? But it gets a solid 3.88. This thing is really sessionable, which is strange to say for an 8.1. Don't get carried away with it, but it is really nice. And let me go over the description a little bit. Don't let it fool you. This is an Imperial Stout first and foremost. Deep, dark malts lend espresso notes, and British crystal malts contribute to the perfect toffee and caramel flavor, despite the dry finish. And that's what I should have said. It does finish dry. There is a wonderful molasses character, complements of brown cane sugar, and just enough residual sugar to finish full bodied but never cloying. The peanut butter is simple, featured to augment what is already there. A fantastic example of a legendary beer style. What is now legendary, I would say. What is peanut butter styles? Maybe last year started kind of hitting big, maybe. No, Bueller.
Alabama just scored.
Oh, did they really? Wow. We got.
I was reading some comments from one of the more intelligent people in the YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got 40.
Quote unquote intelligent.
Wow.
I think you should just go back and drink more malt liquor.
How did they score? Because you've got a 1st and 10 on Alabama 15.
I don't know. Is it a long pass? Yeah, a long pass. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. What a game.
Now it's 5 points. With a minute 20. Yeah. Yeah.
So you got Bum chiming in there. Cheers, TD. We got a malt liquor from Toxics and Jay Havana. Who's Jay Havana? Is that just Havana?
Yeah, that's all Havana. Yeah.
Okay.
That's his newest channel name. Yeah.
That's his latest. Yeah.
All I'll say is, for somebody who rants about a particular orientation, is usually the person that is that orientation.
Right. Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, just keep reading. It gets better.
Oh yeah, it gets.
So there you go. He's Havana 40 ounce checking in. So that's him letting us know who he is. Tom saying, "What's up, guys?" And then private message me, Bum. Look at that. Oh, there's
me and Havana are secret buddies. You guys don't know about that.
Tom says he'll be on shortly. We have Havana in there. I did a 20-minute video today at 2 a.m. Oh, because we know the best stuff happens at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I mean, the
nothing,
best
nothing
stuff.
bad happened at 2.
Nothing. What possibly could? Wow, there's been a lot of comments in here, huh?
Yeah.
Tom said, receiving my, what is that, clearance? Receiving my clearance since this is an oh yeah, of course, yeah, exactly. You got to have clearance to be on this show. What, are you kidding me?
Right. Yeah.
That's right. Magnolia didn't die. She left. P. Glenn.
Yeah, that's getting into some MLDC drama there.
Oh boy. Oh, we got 46-41 now. Was it 46-40 a second ago?
Yeah.
So we've got a 5-point game here, 1 touchdown. Minute 12 left.
Yeah.
He made a video with her when he first met her, and not even 8 months later, she's dead. Oi. Ryan Bell says, great show, guys. Like 2 days. Oh my God, he's still on. Like,
Yeah,
2 days.
Just jump down below to where there's like 20 Havana comments in a row, and then it gets good.
Oh, is that? Oh my God, there is. Look at that.
Yeah. It gets real good then. You can read all those.
Okay, well, we'll have to catch up with that later. But yeah, I'll just, like 2 days after they make a video, he makes a video saying she's dead. Yeah, I'll let that be the last comment for a little bit at least, and we'll jump right into Billy D and see what he's got, or if you want to talk about your beer first, whatever you want.
Just briefly, in some more Share a Beer symbiosis, which we've had before in the past. Mark, what was that you said that your beer looks similar to?
Similar to Celebration Ale by Sierra Nevada.
We didn't plan this, did we?
No.
Oh,
Wow.
look at that. Nice.
That was my warm-up beer for the show. We got a 6-pack of Celebration, and it's good stuff.
Yep, I bought a 12-pack yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Can always count on
I go buy a case of it this next week.
it.
Sip on it through the holiday season.
I love going online every year and reading the comments from people who say, "Oh, it's much hoppier this year. It's less spicy than last year." Meanwhile, Sierra never claims to make any changes to the recipe from year to year. Nobody's taste buds are that sharp.
Yeah, they're not going to claim it, but
Well, they see a different year on the label, so they figure it's got to be different.
Right.
The only thing that's changed is the person drinking the beer.
Exactly. And the taste buds within their mouth. Exactly. So, yeah, I just wanted to let you know that's crazy you mentioned that, and that's what I'm drinking.
Yeah.
So, Billy
We
D.
are from the same hometown, Bum, so I mean that's probably part of it.
Yeah.
there it is. Billy D, he's back, baby.
Yeah.
And better than ever.
LSU 46, Alabama 41. On to the malt liquor report.
Okay. Well, we're going to start out. Joe, I want to let you know some good news here. You wearing your Carhartt shirt tonight?
Oh, yeah, you bet. Boom.
Okay. Joe, you officially qualify for the Malt Liquor Carhartt Club.
Okay.
There's a new faction that, of course, started by 40 Ounce Fear.
Well, you know what? Now, who would hold more rights to the Carhartt shirt wearing faction? Who's been wearing Carhartt longer, I wonder?
It doesn't matter, Joe. You have to drink a malt liquor to qualify for the club.
Oh.
You have to drink malt liquor while wearing a Carhartt item.
While wearing, okay. So,
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. So you're already one step ahead of most people.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is do that other thing, Joe.
Yeah.
Malt liquor.
Me and Andrew apparently would be close to qualifying, because doesn't Andrew wear Carhartt now as well?
Does he? I'm not sure.
I think he recently, before he stopped showing up, think he recently was wearing Carhartt. Yeah.
Yeah. In the winter he does for sure, because he wears all the insulated.
Okay.
Insulated
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just putting that out there for you, Joe.
Awesome. Well,
yeah, if you want to do one, you haven't done a beer review in a while.
No, I haven't done a beer review in a while. So maybe that will not ever happen.
No, the chat room wants you to have one, Joe. Come on.
Yeah, the chat room probably does want me to.
So you're already halfway there. You're in the club now. You
The
just-
only
40-ounce paws are in the house. Boy,
Yeah,
we are getting all the malt liquor superstars.
the only time me and Mark at least. Well, I don't know. The only time we officially drank malt liquor on the show was during non-recorded shows.
Yeah.
Thank God. There's no video evidence of said drink. And I think we drank multiple malt liquors. And we might have even had the label out on those beers too.
Yeah. Unknowingly.
Unknowingly, yeah. But I think I did go brown bag. I did. I remember. I went brown bag on one of them. Yeah.
Label out in the bag.
Yeah. Label. I don't know if we tapped the glass though.
I mean,
So what else?
There's been more ski masks. That's for sure.
We most certainly did not wear ski masks. Dear God, no. No. So yeah. Now, well, is that another qualifier? Do you have to wear a ski mask with said Carhartt with said malt?
Well, here's a question: does Carhartt make ski masks?
Yes,
Do they?
I think so.
Oh,
I think
That
so.
would be the thing. A full Carhartt kit, including ski mask and a malt liquor.
Yeah, and the malt liquor. Let's find out. Carhartt. Why wouldn't they? Right? Whoops.
I don't know why they wouldn't, but if they don't, or if they do, I would be shocked that nobody in the MLDC has not made such a video.
There you go. Look at that logo all over it. Yeah.
Oh
Boom.
my God!
Boom. Boom.
Yeah.
Boom. You ask, we deliver.
Once again, Share a Beer is ahead of everything.
That's right. Setting the trend.
We just set trends here. That's what we do.
The A161 face mask at Carhartt.
Boom. Look at this. You want it in camo? We've got it. You want it in multicolored? But matter of fact, I don't know why. You know what? This is more of a professional face mask sort of deal right here, isn't it? Like,
Oh yeah.
I
Real
would,
pros.
yeah.
Or Carhartt.
With all the supposed money you're saving on malt liquor, like you would think they would get like a ski mask like this, where you have an official hat. You know, I mean, come on. Why don't these guys, spend some money for Christ's sake? Look at this. I mean, this is, we're trying. We are here trying to make malt liquor great again. All the things we do to look at this. Look at this. Aren't we doing a hell of a job here, Mark? Look at this.
Yeah.
Boom.
The only problem with that mask, it doesn't have the malt liquor consumption port.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, true. That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no malt hole.
Yeah. Malt.
Malt hole. Shut your malt hole.
Yeah. There's no malt hole. So what else do you have for us, Bob?
We have several more things, all of which involve Share a Beer hate.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah, I'll get to the ones that I'm guessing, Joe, that you can type up the easiest. Once again, my computer issues prevent me from copying and pasting tonight.
Not a problem at all. We can handle it.
So we will go to our friend who's been checking in with us a lot lately, Falstaff Brewing Company.
Okay.
So if you type in Falstaff, FALLSTAFF Brewing Company.
Give me just a second here. My screen's got a little jacked up here. I'm switching stuff around here. All right, I'll have to turn this off and then go back here. Wow, boy, I really got all twisted
Links
up.
to go to for the malt liquor report. I'll tell you.
Huh?
The malt.
Yeah. Okay, so we got that straight now. So where are we going?
Falstaff Brewing.
Oh, Falstaff.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll come up in your
Number 2 or
yeah, number 2.
Okay.
And it should be a recent video of him called Streets Mozzo / King Cobra 25 ounce.
Oh yeah, we see
Got it?
Yeah. Let's share the screen here real quick so everybody see it at the same time. There we go.
Go to about 215, Joe.
Oh, cool. We have the numbers back again. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, what do we got here? We've got egg and onion matzos.
Oh yeah,
And eggnog.
yeah. Falstaff is one of the Jewish members of the MLDC, along with Mr. Met 40 ounce.
Okay, what are matzos?
Dumplings.
Oh,
Yeah, like Jewish dumplings.
Oh, okay. So are they? So when you buy them like this, are they soft? Or are these like a
I
chip?
think they're crunchy. Yeah.
They're crunchy, and they're egg flavored. I've never had like an egg flavored chip or anything like that. That's kind of weird to me. Huh. Interesting.
So 215.
Already gave a fuck you shout out to Quaranta cunt. May as well throw a couple additional.
Can you guys
ones
hear
out
it?
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those two fucking grease balls, low lifes, go nowhere degenerates from the Share a Beer show that I've cussed out by name, and their fucking pencil neck buddy Mark.
Oh yes!
Pencil neck buddy. I like that.
You're the pencil neck buddy.
We're the grease balls. You're the pencil neck buddy.
Share a Beer show
That hurts.
out by name,
That hurts.
and their fucking pencil neck buddy Mark.
I've never heard you referred to like that. That is awesome.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Go nowhere degenerates from the Share a Beer show that I've cussed out by name, and their fucking pencil neck buddy Mark.
Yes.
Fuck all three of you. And those lesser luminaries from your shitty show. Nobody even bothered to learn their fucking names. Well, fuck you all the same, gentlemen. You're fucking garbage. 100% fucking garbage. Malt liquor.
No greater compliment has been paid.
Exactly right.
Pencil neck buddy. Cheers.
Yes.
Fucking comments.
That looked like a communion wafer, man. Looks like he's taking communion for. I didn't know Jews did communion.
I have a feeling that's not a communion wafer.
I've been reading these past couple of days. B. Grumble talking about dumb cunt dressing up as fucking Mark Davis for fucking Halloween and not having to invade his fucking his nest egg from when he cashed out on that pool store that he sold to a fucking national player, as if a big box fucking specialty retailer is interested in a fucking end cap in a shitty fucking strip mall 40 miles outside of Dallas. Fuck you, dumb cunt, and your fucking pathetic lies. And that fucking highly implausible fucking rug on top of your head. You're going
Highly
you
implausible.
fucking fat asshole.
I like that part.
Falstaff is the greatest. Every one of his videos is just
Fat asshole.
non-stop insults.
Yeah.
Now I call you a fucking worrisomely thin asshole. Good God. Fuck you and the fucking stick man you stole those fucking arms of yours from. Christ. Fuck you, dumb cunt.
Now, what do we think about his ski mask? Those other ski masks, I say this is a subpar ski mask.
I think that's pretty old. I think that might be his original ski mask going back more than 10 years.
Yeah, this ski mask is subpar.
I think, yeah.
Look at that, and it needs some washing here. Look at this, just
Yeah.
filthy right here. Absolutely disgusting right here. You know, I mean, and after seeing a real ski mask, real professional Carhartt ski mask, these just subpar. These are ridiculous.
So we can move on from there if you want to, Joe.
Sure.
Okay. Now, I do need to set this up, and this may be one that you may not be able to punch up too easily. I wish I was able to copy and paste right now. We haven't watched too much stuff from Shady Malt Shadows. We have watched him in the past. Let me set this up by saying there's been this new guy making malt liquor videos named Dustin G. That's his name. He does have a channel.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, he made a video where he poured out a 42 ounce of Old English plastic on camera. Needless to say, he did not endear himself to too many people.
Do you think? Yeah.
Yeah. So, Shady Malt Shadows.
Was that Coach's other channel? Was that a secret channel by Coach? Is that?
You never know. I think it's Coach's troll channel.
Yeah, that might have been.
Oh, speaking of which, while we're on the topic of Shady Malt Shadows, I just found out Shady Malt Shadows did a video where he came out and admitted that he was the person behind the troll channel of the Malt Liquor Umpire, who I think I mentioned one time.
Yeah.
The Malt Liquor Umpire turned up in countless MLDC videos saying, "You're out of here."
Yeah, yeah.
That Shady Malt Shadows owned up to it.
So he finally, it took him a while, but he finally owned up to that. Okay.
He planned on doing something, more productive with that channel, but nothing came of it. So
Hey, Bum, is there any count on how many channels these guys have? Is there?
Oh no, it's impossible. It's impossible. You could never keep count.
Yeah.
Never.
That is just, I don't even think Google itself has an algorithm to keep up with that.
Yeah.
Their job is to outfox the algorithm by coming up with a channel.
Right.
They're ahead of.
Right. So anyway, Shady Malt Shadows did a pretty thorough. He called it a blueprint tutorial 101 video that he wanted Dustin G to watch. And he was very patient with him. He said, "Listen, I know you're a newbie. Don't do a video like that again, or you're going to get cussed out. Believe me, I've been there, et cetera, et cetera." And it was such a good video that one of his mortal enemies, 40 Ounce Fear, actually made a video saying he had respect for Shady Malt Shadows video that he did. He said he actually commented on it. I saw it, and he was like, "This was a very intelligent and informative malt liquor video." And 40 Ounce Fear hates Shady Malt Shadows.
Oh.
And he did stress in his video that it was such a good video. I still think you have a baboon hemorrhoid-ridden face. But I do respect the video. So if you want to if you can type in Shady Malt Shadows, Joe.
Yep, I'm already on his channel. Here we go.
Okay, just go to Blueprint Tutorial 101.
Yep, I see it right here.
Okay, go to 1 minute 25 seconds.
125. There we go.
To the MLDC.
There he is.
If you want to drink only malt liquor on your channel, click off this fucking video.
What kind of cigar is that? It's the Swisher Sweets. Is that one of the ones in the aluminum foil envelope there?
Not sure.
Go hang out with Joe D.
Oh.
This is a fucking pathetic panel of bourbon barrel aged fucking Imperial Russian stouts.
I thought, that was pretty good, Mark, because he made it sound like there was going to be some love for a second.
Yeah.
I like that. There was that little bit of suspense there. He kind of wait for it. Yeah, here's Bert, and then he gets into the hate there. I like that. That was a different spin on the hate. Let's rewind that.
Go hang out with Joe D.
See, right here, boom. You're like, oh, boy, we're getting some love here. All right. Yeah, all right. That guy wants to hang out with us. See, takes a puff.
Fucking pathetic panel. Bourbon barrel. Aged fucking Imperial Russian.
Or maybe that was love for me and hate for you guys. The pencil necker and everybody.
Outs.
Yeah, it's hate for all of us.
It's across the board.
Delicious. That they fucking purchased online. So they can act more snobby. Mine's barrel aged. What about yours? Oh no, I just buy mine at the stove. You ain't gonna drink nothing but malt liquor. Go hang out with Annie Corb, Cheese Shit TV.
So then we move on to the Share a Beer Imposter shows.
Liquor.
And that's it for Shady. And I do want to let you know that, or remind you that Shady is a former craft beer drinker who moved to the MLDC.
Ah,
Is
okay.
he a reformed craft beer drinker?
Yeah, he's a reformed. Yes.
Yes.
A reformed. Hey, real quick, we want to say hi to Tom. And who else do we have here? Oh, I've got him muted. Sorry. You had a lot of noise when you first jumped in there. Sorry, man.
So I'm Tom. This is Steffi.
Oh, Steffi, how you doing, man?
Hello.
Good to see you guys. Where you at?
So we're in London. I'm from Yorkshire. I spoke to you, like, I've never been on the chat, but I've spoke to you a bit on the like messaging, and she's my girlfriend's from Argentina.
Sure.
Oh,
So I'm
cool.
drinking the red wine.
Oh, the red wine. Oh, we've got a wine drinker on here. We got a pinky out guy. Now, do you go full erect pinky, or are you the kind of bent pinky guy?
I'm not sure what that means. So.
Now, wine
Multi-beer was erect.
yeah, wine guys typically have that thing out there a little bit.
Oh yeah, like the puff pinky, like with the.
Yeah, they have that kickstand out there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we have a cup of tea. I do that. Yeah.
Is it full erect, or is that just like a soft chub? Is it like, you know? Yeah, okay, so you go with soft chub on that thing. All right, I got you. All right. Yeah, that's cool. You know what, man? True confessions. I think, was it after the show, Mark? I think after the show last week, I was crushing some wine myself, man. And between us, don't tell anybody. But
In a weak moment, Joe actually had wine.
I was curious though. What happened to your channel, Mark? You used to have a channel where you. I used to watch that.
Google, YouTube, and for some reason I have no idea.
First
They
you get
got shut down, or
They deleted the whole channel due to
Wow.
said terms of service violation.
wow.
I have no idea what that was.
you don't.
I enjoyed that channel, man. I used to watch. You used to sit on the porch with your little barbecue. Like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
That's pretty cool. Because how many years has it been now, Mark? That's
Yeah.
4
Wow.
years, so thank you for remembering.
yeah.
I followed Joe for on and off. You know what I mean? On and off. But I remember the first video was like the Stella Artois fucking review. And
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, don't tell nobody about that, please. Yeah.
I'm from the UK, so I was looking for like English beers that we drink here and stuff. And
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I've been following you on and off since then, man. And then yeah, it's just I've always wanted to
Very
jump in on this, but I've never had the right time because of the hour difference and stuff. But yeah, I just thought I'd jump in, you know.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
well, now it's what
fine,
you're
man.
not quite. We're an hour earlier in on you now than we were before.
I think so with the summertime. Yeah, it's 1:45 here now. So
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're an hour sooner
yeah,
than we were before. So that's cool. Well, thank you for joining in, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember. I was always the guy who used to mention cider to you. I sent you a few. Do you remember?
Yeah.
I sent you a few links about ciders that I like and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, because ciders and wines are stuff that I don't do that much. But you know what, man? We welcome anybody, even those people, Tom. Even those people that drink malt liquor.
Okay.
Yeah. Even those malt.
And even Teen Wolf. We even welcome Teen Wolf.
We even welcome people that the hair comes out of the shirt.
There's Teen Wolf.
It's my natural, it's natural. It comes.
Yeah.
You gotta let it be. You gotta let it-
We even welcome those people where the hair comes out of the shirt. And what else was your description?
Nice.
The chest hair growing out of his sweater.
Popping out of his shirt and his hipster glasses.
Yeah.
The hipster
His
glasses.
hipster glasses.
Yeah, and the chest the hair coming out of the chest and all of that. Yeah, here we go.
Then you
What?
got fucking Teen Wolf over there. With his
fucking
shit hair
rich
goes right into the fucking beard. Into the fucking hair. Squinting through his hipster fucking glasses. Fucking Tom Boston's a fucking shithole. You smug asshole.
Hey, you know what, Joe?
Fucking hate.
Sir.
Since UK Tom is here, I think we should throw in. We were going to show the chairman next, but you know what? This can wait. Since UK Tom is here, I think we ought to show Tom the UK malt liquor chairman, Huffy 72.
Oh yes, that's very
Yeah.
appropriate. Yeah.
Tom, did you know there is a UK malt liquor chairman?
All right, that sounds good.
Go to Huffy 72's homepage, Joe.
Yep.
He has after a couple months off, he's put up a couple new videos. Just click on one of his new videos and give Tom a little taste.
Yeah, well,
in a weak moment last week, I looked at his channel and there weren't any new videos. So
It's a couple Uncle Toms.
Yeah. So here, which one should we pull up? Bullfighting in Spain.
Yeah, whatever one you
Ooh,
want.
that sounds nice.
Yeah.
Anything from
Here we go, Tom. Hold on. Hold
okay,
on.
this is all new to me.
Whoa! Did you see that? Impressive. Look at that. Watch. Let's see here. Wow. Look at that sack of potatoes. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Good on him, man. Wow. Yeah, all right. Atta boy.
This is Huff 72 coming back at you live. Welcome back to Spain.
This guy's got energy
My
for
hand, I
days.
have a local beer, the local service.
Estrella, that's not technically craft beer, is it? I mean, malt liquor.
No.
That's Estrella. That's from Barcelona. I don't know about the type.
When he travels, he does some occasional non-malt liquor videos when he's out of the UK.
It's big beer. It's Spanish big beer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Estrella. It's from Barcelona. It's like a special edition, I think.
I've had that, not the green label, but I've had
The red one.
Yeah, the red one. Yes.
Yeah.
I think they sent that to me. I'm not sure.
It's pretty hard to hear this guy.
I twist off the cat.
Yeah, his volume is kind of low.
He's got his accent.
I am a fucking genius. Mr. Galavante.
He gets going really crazy. Yeah, see, he's doing the same thing. I mean, look at them things. Yeah, that's an impressive potato sack there, man. Dear God, look at that thing. I'm feeling a little, Hey, dude, come on. What are you showing up for?
Wow, he's joking that.
yeah,
Wow.
Jesus.
Lovely stuff. Stupendous and tremendous. I think you'll agree.
And he occasionally goes to the East Coast, right? He's
Oh yeah, in January he'll be coming back to America. Yeah.
It's hard to tell where he's from.
with his accent.
Yeah, it's dipping.
Put you back down there. There you go, Paul. Where's the sun gone?
I just finished watching a UK series today.
Me and my friend, Mr. Paul.
I think it was on.
El Toro.
Toro.
I think it was on Channel. Was it? I think it might have been one of the series on Channel 4.
Wow. I've simply fun fact: all bottles, beer bottles, cerveza litros in Spain are in brown.
Litros.
Rather by the brew.
He's like speaking Spanish.
Lots of crap.
It's hard. I can hardly hear him. It's hard.
Yeah, I don't know if it's that particular video. If you want to try another one,
Yeah, let's try another one.
He's speaking like Spanish.
Let me try one where he's indoors. Let's try this one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The
Welcome
chairman,
Carter.
the UK chairman is back. That's right. He plays the Welcome Back Carter theme.
Welcome back.
Look at this guy, man. is too much, man. Look at this guy. Tell me you don't want to have a pint or 2 or 6 with this cat, man. This guy's a trip, man.
He looks like Vader from the WWE.
That's seriously entertaining. Look at this guy. And what I will give to him is he don't care where he's at. He will do this outdoors in front of stadiums. He don't give a damn.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. What the hell is going on here? He wants to throw down.
Great time! This is Knockout 2022! We're back at 2 live on YouTube, yeah! I'm back! Boom, boom, pow, pow!
Oh my God.
Where the fucking hell have I been? I don't know. That's for me to know and you to find out. Yeah! What have we got today,
All
kid?
right.
Have we got this one? Have we got this one?
Who's that?
What have we got this one?
Oh my God.
He's doing 3.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Sickle.
40 ounces. Fine. Malt liquor.
This guy.
Label out. And back again. That being said, I would also like to pronounce after my 3-month absence.
Oh, 3 months he was out.
I will tell you what to do.
You going?
What absence? I would like to pronounce that what is this? This is United Kingdom passport. And what is this?
Oh.
$1.
Billion. That can only mean one thing, children.
What's that on their head?
2020, January, Activities 2 is embarking on the Mollica Tour 2020, yes! The Mollica Tour 2020 is going to happen, yay! Boom! Pow! Coming at you!
2020 border.
Let's celebrate by cracking this fine.
Is he coming my way?
I think he's coming Tom's way again.
Oh, okay.
I'm back, bitches. Boom!
Oh my God.
Cheers, bitches. Let's go.
Oh yeah. Hey, Team Wolf, if you ever, you don't want to get high around this guy. This guy will ruin your buzz. I'm telling you right now.
I want to see a Tom and Huffy meet up.
I actually would enjoy that, to be honest.
Teen Wolf and Huffy.
Stupendous and tremendous. I think you'll agree. Jesus Christ. Absolutely fun fact. 3 months ago, drank an ice cold 40.
Honestly, this guy is great. What do you think, Tom? And Steph, what do you think about this, man?
Yeah, he sounds crazy, man. It's hard to understand what he's saying.
So how do you think it feels for us to try and understand?
I know.
Imagine, yeah. He looks like Vader from the WWF. I don't know if you know that.
Is there many people that you know over there that talk like him that are just that fast and everything?
Yeah, I guess so. Like I don't know. I think the accents are so more varied here than in the US. That you can go 20 miles down the road and people speak a lot different to how I speak. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
And like, I don't know. I think if you go to a pub in like a very local area, like you'll really struggle to understand them. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like I've been to the States and I don't know. You can go 100 miles and people talk similar, but you know, in the UK, literally the accents are so varied, man. And after a few drinks, like people just you're not really broad, you know. So.
Nobody's understanding anybody after a few pints, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Now, you know what? Another thing too that we had a discussion about was actual pints. You know, we say pint all the time here, and one thing that came up when I was doing that coffee show was there's a Canadian pint, there's a UK pint, and they all mean different things.
Yeah. I guess in America, when you get a pint, you get like 500 milliliters. In the UK, like a pint is 568 milliliters.
Yeah.
So I don't know about the difference between the Australian and Canadian, but yeah.
Yeah, so
I
yeah,
find
the American
560
pint in America is 500 milliliters.
And then
which is
there's
like
also this
600
quart
ounces.
thing. There's like getting a quart or something, or
Yeah. It's always confused me with your fluid ounces. So when you say like, I don't know, 12 fluid ounces, to me that's just, I don't understand that. I never have. To anyone in the UK that I don't get fluid ounces. If you could explain that to me, like
I can't either.
I don't know. I don't know what milliliters
America.
is.
Yeah.
you surely know what fluid ounces are, though, no?
I know what they are.
Like a Poland Spring bottle, that's like 12 ounces. Well,
Yeah,
Poland Spring, right?
This can is 12 fluid ounces. But
Okay, but do you not work in fluid ounces? You work in liters and milliliters?
No, we work in usually ounces, fluid ounces.
yeah, we are, you know, the whole country operates in standard. You're in the metric system. So
Yeah.
Well, we use quarts. We use
Gallon.
what else? We
Well,
use gallons. We use
Yeah, but not exclusively. You can buy 2-liter bottles of soda pop.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
it's
But that's-
interesting because
And every container will have 12 ounces or a gallon, but it also have how many liters it is.
There's
Yeah.
always a translation, no matter what you buy.
2.78 liters.
Yeah.
see now this 12 ounce fluid, right, which means fluid ounces, is 355 milliliters. It has it on the can.
Okay, that's the same can as we get, yeah.
So it shows that, you know, versus, and this would be a plug for my next beer, hello, but this is 500 mils, and this is a much bigger bottle than that one, of course, at 355.
Sorry for sounding obvious, but like a 40 is 40 ounces. Is that right?
Yes, a 40 is 40 ounces. Now, in the UK, I think you guys get 42 ounces, though, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right, Bum?
We get 660 milliliters. We get bottles. You can get a beer in a 660 milliliter bottle.
Oh.
I don't know how many ounces that is, but that's the biggest beer you can get from the shop. So you would get you'd get a can, a pint. You could either get a can at 500 ml, or a pint can, or you'd get a bottle at 660 milliliters.
That's like a 24 ounce, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's close to a 24 ounce.
Yeah, pretty darn. Okay.
No, I think a 660 ml is close to a 40. Let me check. In ounces, let me look.
Google knows.
Yeah, you're right. 21 ounces. You're right. You're right, Matt.
24. So, yeah.
Pretty cool, man. So what else did you have for us, Bum?
That was it. We got something from the chairman, but that can wait till next week.
Okay. Well, we have to make sure to thank Billy D. You know, we have to send him out proper. Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
There he is. Works every time, baby.
Sensual chocolate.
Sensual chocolate. Thank you, Billy D, as normal, man. And thank you, Bum, of course.
Yes.
Another fantastic malt liquor report.
Malt liquor report.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I'm gonna crack open this. I think this is a Polish beer I have here. It's I don't know how the hell you know what the hell is it with like Poland and Russia and all that when they add all these like crazy letters and stuff in there.
I knew that's what it was. Zwyk.
Well, how do you say it?
Zwyk.
ZWY.
Yeah, what he said. There you go. The 1881 porter beer is what they call it.
Yes, I just recently had that. I think I have the bottle handy.
Yeah, this is the 1881 porter beer. I don't think I've had this one. I've had stuff from the brewery, of course, but I don't think I've had this one.
It's a pretty good European porter.
Oh, is
Hey,
it?
shout out to Rui
Yeah.
and Craig. See him in the. Haven't seen Rui in a while.
Yeah, Rui is here, Joe.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
He wants to know when we're going to have a Super Buck.
Right? I need to. I'm due for having another Super Buck, actually, and having some of the other variants of that as well. I have not gotten to those. So let me share the screen on this one real quick. I'll bust it open. And you know what? I think if I remember right, some of these Polish and Russian beers get good smoke, and that'll wake up Neri out of his sleep over there. The king of smoke. But we got 34,000 ratings on here, 307. We, by the way, Tom, I don't know if you know, but we use Untapped. It's a great mobile app. But most of the beers that we talk about on here, we'll look them up on Untapped and see what they're rated and talk about it. You know, so we have 307 in the last 30 days, 9.5% ABV, 45 IBUs, and a 3.57 rating. That's an interesting rating. This will be curious.
That's a strong beer, man.
So you get Munich malt with special malt. And special malts for caramel and color, plus the highest quality aromatic hops. Everything together creates a unique combination of tastes. Production of this porter was moved to, what is that? Wherever that is, 2004. I mean, God, these people kill me. But you know what's hilarious? I would love to go over there and have some beer. Swear to God. You know,
I just been in Warsaw last week.
Oh, were you really?
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah, it just. Oh, look at this glass. Oh, that is a.
Were you there for the audio show, Tom? I heard there was an audio show in Warsaw last week.
No, just visiting. First time. Went to watch. I wanted to see the museum. They have a display about the winged hussars. I don't know if you know about history, like a cavalry unit in the 1500s.
Okay.
It's pretty important to like European history.
Yep.
So I went to see them, man.
Here we go, man. I'm gonna crack open the top and see if we can get Neri to roll over in his sleep. Oh,
God dang it.
dude, what is up with that? And I'm pouring this Polish beer in this glass that is Swedish but made in China. So we're representing a lot of stuff here.
Neri just simultaneously farted and made more smoke than you did.
Now I have to take a beer selfie because we know the beer loves selfies. And boy, I went head heavy on this beer right now, man. This one's like, yo.
Too much head.
You can never have too much head. Tell me what's too much. Please.
Jeez.
Just let me know what is too much, and we'll discuss it. Yeah, but there we go, man. Beautiful. I mean, you know, when it comes to porters and stouts, you get a dark beer with a tan head, baby. That's what I'm saying. Now, with a porter, we expect, especially one that's, 9.5 ABV, we expect real roasted, malty, smoky sort of smell, right? And we're definitely getting that for sure. There's a nice malty sweetness in the front of the nose, and then in the back, which is exactly who was that? Whose videos were we just on there? Bum, and he was talking about how pretentious we are.
Oh, Shady Malt Shadows.
Yeah, Malt Shadows. Yeah, this will just add fuel to his next beer video.
Bourbon barrel aged stout.
Yeah, but this one ain't bourbon barrel aged. This is just,
It doesn't matter. You have to describe it as that.
But you know what, man? And this beer's been out now. We've been recording now for just over an hour. So this beer has been out here for an hour. So it's room temperature. And you know what? For 9.5, this beer is really smooth, man. Really smooth. Now, you notice, Tom, see the pinky? Look at that. When you have proper glass, look at that. Boom. You see how that works?
Looks good.
Boom. You know what I'm saying? Even if you go this way, boom. Look at that pinky, bro. Look at that. See, when you go wine, for some reason, boom. I don't know what happens, man, but that's just how it works. Or if you go umbrella drink, You ever notice umbrella drink is like 2 fingers out almost? Yeah.
It's like you got all your fingers out.
And you just reach back, grab your wallet, and just don't even bother getting the man card out. Just put the whole damn wallet out there because screw it. You know what I'm saying? Take your nuts and put them out there too because you're just done, son. Right? You're just done. Umbrella drink with all the fruit sticking out of it and everything. Just leave your man card at the door. All right? Just saying. Because you don't need that bad boy anymore, right? You don't need the nuts. Leave them in the purse. You know what I'm saying? With that said, I do enjoy a good cocktail every once in a while, but I just will tell the bartender,
it's okay. You just let him aside for a little bit, and afterwards you bring it back.
Leave all the fruit and the umbrellas out. You know what I'm saying? Please don't.
I wonder if the little finger's a British thing though. Like, do you get guys in America doing that? Because if you drink a cup of tea in England, like you could tell like someone's class by whether they drink with a finger or not. You know?
Oh yeah. And now if you're because tea is a whole nother subject. Trust me.
Yeah, like if you drink your tea and your finger goes up automatically without thinking, you're probably upper middle class, you know, like it's
okay. Now I want to get into this a little. We're gonna dive into this, Tom, because now if you're right full kickstand out there, right, you know what I'm saying? You got this sucker on the blue pill. Now, do you notice that them cats are the ones that cross their legs too? Do they kind of lean over and cross the leg? How do you do that? How do you get that done if you got the proper equipment? How do you get the leg over that sucker? You gotta
push everything up and then cross it. You can't nutcracker yourself.
I mean, I would get a certain amount of pain getting that done. I've noticed that when I see cats on TV or something, and they got their teacup and they're like, "Whoa!" That just like you said, Tom. That thing is out there, man. That thing is like, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to call a doctor in 4 hours, and then they manage to like lean over and. You know, and all I think about is, oh man, that hurts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you notice that? I
don't know, man. It's hard. Like, I don't know how true that all that stuff is. You know, I think some people can cross their legs and not be posh, and some people can stick their finger up and not be posh. I don't know, man. But it tends to work. You know, you can tell like when you put their finger up. You know.
Yeah. I just like to poke a lot of fun, man. It's something to talk about for sure. Yeah, you know, it's some people go 2 fingers and now when you're hitting the joint, you kind of have to, right? Like that's just joint etiquette, right? Like
Well, I think it comes from when you're getting too close and you don't want to burn yourself.
Yeah,
and you're like,
So
you know.
I'm just curious. Anyway, I'm interested. It's been a long time since I've watched your show. I'm not going to lie, but where are you all from? I'm interested to know where you're all from.
Oh yeah, well,
I know you and Mark once met. I watched that video. You once made a video where you met and you're on his porch.
Oh no, Tom, we don't admit that in public.
All right, no worries.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Damn it! Now you gotta delete the VOD.
Oh man, now we gotta take this video down.
Didn't happen.
Oh, Tom. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. We've met up now and a bunch of times.
I'm talking like I think it was the first time you met up when you did the video and stuff.
Oh yeah,
it was a long time ago, man. I'm talking like 8 years, 6 years. I don't know.
Go ahead and tell him, Mark.
When was it? Oh, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, okay.
Yep. And I first met Joe. When was that? In 2010, I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah, you were in Albuquerque.
Yeah,
Albuquerque, and we were out there visiting family or whatever, and then we made the trip down there. So
yeah. And then tell them where you're at, Bum.
I'm in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, which is where Mark is originally from. Mark lives in Atlanta now,
Okay.
Mark is originally from my hometown of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Nice. I have a friend in Wilkes-Barre.
Okay, yeah, that's further east, a little
Yeah.
closer towards Philly on the other side of the state. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a huge Steelers fan. So, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's Steelers fans everywhere.
Yeah, I'm a Titans fan. Very random, but I love the Titans. So.
Oh, you like the Titans? Okay.
Yeah, I want to go there. I'm desperate to visit Tennessee. Like, so I want to see the whole state, but I want to go to the stadium, man. I want to see it.
Do you happen to go to the American football games when they're there in London?
So Tennessee played in England last year for the first time, and I was away, so I couldn't go. So it was kind of a shit situation, but it's always on the TV here. You know, they make a big deal about it. It's always on the BBC, and it's kind of cool to watch. You know, so. It's good. I don't know if you follow it, but like Tottenham Hotspur team here, they just built a stadium for £1 billion. It's like the most expensive stadium ever, and it's like you can incorporate soccer and football. I can't believe I just said soccer. That's like really bad.
That's what we call it.
Yeah.
How dare you use an American term?
Yeah, how dare you take our terms, man? Yeah.
Yeah. But, the state, like, honestly, if you ever like any time, just look up this stadium. It's absolutely amazing. It's beautiful. And
how many people does it fit?
I think it's probably about 70,000, 80,000.
Wow.
That's good.
But it's purposely built so that I think the pitch changes, so they can change it to an NFL pitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's £1 billion, you know. I don't know. That's like $1.2 billion. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well,
if you've seen my cup here, I am a huge Rams fan. And
okay, is that from St. Louis or when they moved? Or
they're in LA.
But do you support them from their old days?
Back in LA, yeah.
Yeah, they're back in LA.
Oh,
well, he liked them before.
Originally, okay.
Yeah, and their new stadium that they're building right now is somewhere around $3 billion. So
wow,
these stadiums are
it's insane.
Multi-billions of dollars. They're not, you know. So to say $1 billion for a stadium nowadays is not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? That's why there's not a lot of like, oh, oohs and ahs, because they are all $1 billion.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, for the UK, it's huge.
For $1 billion.
Atlanta just got a new stadium that was, I think, close to $2 billion.
$1.5 billion, something like that.
Yeah, it was close to 2. Yeah,
it's a beautiful stadium.
Who pays for that though? Does the citizens pay for that?
Me and you, Tom. Me and you.
Yeah.
In some cases, you've got
Atlanta was about half and half.
Yeah, the Rams came up with a lot of private funding. For instance, the Clippers, that's all privately paid for. You've got the Microsoft billionaire that bought that team, so he's funding everything.
I mean, you don't care, right? I mean,
hello.
100% of the profit too. I mean, it's
now that guy goes full pinky out, and no one talks any crap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He goes full pinky out because look at the owner before him. Fucking guy. Do whatever the hell he wants at this point.
Yeah.
It's a crazy concept for us to move you have franchises to move a team from a city to another city. You can't do that here, and it's been tried a few times, and people just they won't put up with it, and I think there was a case of a team called Wimbledon in South London, and they moved them to the middle of London, England, and there was huge uproar about it, and it's still huge problems about it. So to hear like St. Louis Rams go to LA, it's just like, how can you do that? But
it's amazing, Tom. American football is the biggest sport in this country, and yet it's the least stable. There's teams moving with every couple years.
It's crazy, yeah.
Like, there's so many large
in Houston, the Houston Oilers. It's just part of the game there,
Yeah.
There's so many large markets out here, though. Like there's so like every state has a capital, and then what I mean. There's so many areas for population wise.
Every state has a major city. Most states have a major city.
Yeah. Except, I mean, you go to Maine, you go to Bangor, Maine. You know what I mean? Nobody there, but you got New England. New England, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like Wyoming and stuff, and
Wyoming. I think the biggest state in Wyoming is like the biggest city, at least I think, is Casper.
Or Cheyenne.
and Cheyenne, and that's pretty much it. North Dakota, you know,
It's pretty beautiful up there, though. I've always wanted to-
Montana. Oh, it's beautiful country. Yeah, it's not to say that. It's just, but hello.
Not much.
Yeah.
We used to have a guy that showed up on this show regularly that lived up in that part of the country and brewed his own beer because the nearest place to even buy beer was, and he flew. He used to fly these personal little aircraft, and it would take him 30 minutes of flying just to get to the nearest place.
It's like 50 or 60 miles away from the
Yeah.
nearest.
If I'm doing that, I'm getting there. You better give me some deals. You better
Oh,
give me. I just for.
He was really big. I don't know if any of you guys tuned in. That maybe Tom did. I don't know. But what was his name, Mark? What? God, this is a lot of years ago.
He drove a school bus.
Yeah,
and then he flew ultralights.
Yeah,
that was his thing.
ultralights,
And he brewed his own beer.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, he brewed his own beer because it was just too far. It was in the cost of that. The
I've
cost of
heard you guys mention him before.
it was like ridiculously expensive. And so he brewed it, and he would order. He was real big on ordering kits. He didn't necessarily come up with his own recipes, but he would order kits and then brew it because that was the affordable way to drink beer. It was the only way he could do it. And it was interesting, man. You know, because some, you know, especially once you get out here west of the Mississippi. I'm in Arizona, by the way. I didn't say that. Tom's in
Boston,
Massachusetts.
Well, 60 miles south of Boston.
So it's a lot different out here in the West. In the West, it is really spread out. As a matter of fact, I was just having this conversation with a model who doesn't come out here that often. She's in New York City, and she's like, well, blah, 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 what do I do? I'm like, dude, you need a car out here. This ain't New York City. I'm telling you right now. Like, it's spread out. Like, you have, you know.
You're not getting on the subway and getting anywhere.
You're not getting on a subway, period. We have some trains, but you ain't getting to my part of Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? It's too spread out in the West. So
yeah, I guess you don't have that pub culture as well that we have in the UK. You know,
We do.
I come from a village in the north of England with 20,000 people, and we probably have 25 pubs. You know, like you could literally walk around the pubs, take you 2 hours, but there's so many pubs. You know, I think 20 years ago there's probably 35. Like there's 10 shut down in my lifetime. So
You got to go to like certain areas. You got to go to like if you go to New York City, there's gonna be a ton of What I mean? If you go to Boston, there's gonna be a ton of. If you go to Phoenix,
but they tend to be like bars. You know, they're not like the pub thing where I'm talking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
no, you're absolutely right. We, you know, from living in Germany for a while, where there was true pubs, and that was great. I loved that. It was awesome. Every flipping little 2-horse town you can imagine didn't even have a stop sign, and they had a pub. It was awesome. Oh my God, it was some of the best times of my life were when I was.
Yeah, but the pubs are like the central spot for everybody to gather. And
Oh yeah,
catch
no,
up.
absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
The pubs were the stop sign.
Everybody from the oldest guy in the village to the youngest in the village. Everybody's welcome, you know.
I absolutely. Those memories stick with me forever. Let me get to some of the comments we have in here. Where was I even at? Good Lord, there's a lot of comments in here. I think some of it is just from Havana, right? Private message me. Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah. Oh, that's way up there.
Yeah. She died, left the program. Yeah, we did that. Great show, guys. We did that. Let me skip through. We got Coach in here. Yeah, we didn't talk about Coach Lee. Hello, gentlemen. Yeah, I'm going to try to skip through a bunch of these. We got Havana craft beer dirt bag.
Yeah.
Rainer Vega, malt liquor, a 40-ounce causer, all kinds of the malt liquor.
Clearly.
But, Fred had a great comment.
This guy's a dick.
Laughing like he's not a scumbag.
Yeah. Bum, you're just a smug. You just drink malt liquor to kiss you.
So he called me an old man nerd.
To kiss
Okay.
our asses. Yeah, he's in rare form right now, isn't he?
At least he does it legally. Right?
All I'll say is I was drinking before you were a dream in your mama's eye.
SWW in Vegas shouting you out mean nothing. Heck no, it means everything. What are you kidding me? Gets them views. I knew Joe like crystal meth.
What the fuck?
You're not supposed to tell anybody. Can't be black without doing drugs, folks.
Oh my god.
I don't know. Be a part of it. Go LSU. Yeah, they won, right? So Chris Clark, there have been a few peanut butter beers around for a few years, but they've certainly exploded the past couple of years. I've even had a PB Hefeweizen.
I'd like to try a peanut butter beer. Definitely.
Oh,
Yeah.
good stuff.
A peanut butter Hefeweizen. Wow, what would that be like, Mark?
Well, Hefeweizens taste like bananas, so that's like the Elvis Presley peanut butter and banana sandwich.
Wouldn't that be interesting if they went Elvis Presley? Maybe one of the maybe that's an idea for one of the Memphis. Maybe one of the Memphis breweries should come up with a peanut butter Hefeweizen.
Yeah. I've had one on the show. Rusty Rail in Erie. I think it was called Fool's Gold.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, I've had one on the show in the past.
A peanut butter,
and it's a perfect combination. That banana that you get from the Hefeweizen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you could do like a banana Foster's peanut butter porter. Oh, baby.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Wow. Hey, thanks for that. Yeah, Chris comes up with some great comments.
Chris is near me in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, he comes up with some great ones. Yeah, boy, we have a ton from Havana in here, huh? Oh, we got Jay Vega in here. Don't mind Havana. He's on his period.
Sounds about right.
Good time in a month.
Yeah.
He's back.
Here's this one. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Matching sweaters for Christmas, too. Good God.
Oh, yeah. Well, what do you think, Bum? You think we should do matching sweaters for Vega?
Oh, you know what?
Good God.
Ask
Good
and you
God.
shall receive. I think we ought to do it.
Yeah.
With our matching CBC glasses.
Oh, we got 40 ounce. Look at that.
That's
Joe,
40 ounce causer.
Oh, causer. Oh, okay. Joe is in the crew now. He needs a malt. So is that putting me officially in the crew? Is that just because of default? Like I wear the shirt, so I'm automatically in?
I think so.
Joe, you should get a gold chain, diamonds, saying malt.
Yeah. Of his choosing. Well, then I choose this malt right here. This is tons of malt. This is tons of most roasted malt flavor, not in a barrel aged.
How does it taste, Joe? You didn't even say.
Oh, no, yeah, I did say it's actually.
Sorry.
It's for a 9.5 ABV beer. This is crazy smooth, man. It's one of those porters where they did a great job because it's you still get some malty sweetness, but you're getting that smokiness and that real roasted, that real roasted malt flavor at the same time. It's a little complex, but really good, man. I mean, you could kill this beer and get yourself in a whole lot of trouble, you know?
It's like I had a Yeti yesterday on tap, and I had to. I was like, it was nitro too. So I was like, is this not? Can't be 9.5. I took a big gulp and went and looked at it. 9.5. I'm like, you got to be shitting me.
You know, I absolutely now, Tom, are they doing that in your area where certain pubs, maybe in your area, or certain bars, when you go to them, they'll put like anything that they have on nitro, like anything on tap might be nitro. or maybe a couple of beers that you can never ever have nitro, like just playing around with different gases or different flavors, you know?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know what you mean by nitro.
It's like Guinness.
So, well, you know
Yeah,
how?
yeah.
Okay, so normal beer when you get out of a keg is CO2. That's
Yeah,
gas, right? So the bubbles, like this beer, this is well, never mind this one, but you know, normal gas is CO2. So you get let's use this as an baby. Let's use this as an example. Yeah, you got big bubbles, baby. But with nitrogen, you get much smaller, tighter bubbles, like champagne compared to a Coca-Cola. Like that kind of carbonation difference.
I've not noticed that, to be honest. It's not something I've noticed.
Well, there's a lot of nitro beers that come out of the UK, though.
Yeah, it probably is happening. It's just not something I could comment on. It's not something I've noticed.
Okay. That's fair enough.
You've never seen a beer that cascades? Like you pour the beer and it cascades. Guinness Drought.
Oh yeah, like Guinness. A can of Guinness.
I know when Tom explained. I know what you mean by I know what you mean, but it's not something that I could.
Right.
I go to the pub. I drink cider.
They don't
I drink
consider it.
cider all the time. I don't drink beer, so you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, okay. There you go. Right.
I drink I like to drink proper cider, so like I drink scrumpy cider and batch ciders, and
Sure.
you know what I mean. The cider culture in America is totally different to the culture we have here, you know.
And there are cider. What do we call them?
Cideries.
Cideries.
Yeah.
And then we have meaderies as well. You know, meads are especially in I happen to live in a state that has some of the best mead in the country.
That's honey bit, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's just too sweet for me, mead. And oh my God, expensive.
Yeah.
Oh my God, craft mead is redunculous. It's as far as expense, but I can appreciate one from another.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, a lot of them are blueberry, and you name the berry, and that's what they are.
Yeah.
How do you even drink mead? Do you just put it in the snifters a little bit and
it's similar to spirit and wines as far as your glassware. It's
but like I couldn't see myself drinking like this much of mead. You know what I mean?
It's more. I guess it's more comparable to a whiskey in that sense. Then it's more that's a 2 ounce, or I don't know. I think the serving of mead is 2 or 3 ounces. No, Mark, or
oh, I see what you're saying. That's why like this bottle is so like 8 ounces or 10 ounces.
Smaller glass. Yeah, it's like a 5-ounce glass. Or
I'm trying. Yeah.
I've seen a lot of mead in the UK recently. It seems to be a growing industry.
Port or something after dinner, which would be maybe a 4 or 6 ounce glass.
Yeah.
Mead is kind of like that.
Huh.
It's getting pretty big here for some,
So Matt's asking an interesting question. Joe, is the Abyss by Deschutes still your favorite beer? Oh, I freaking love Abyss. You know what they've been doing with Abyss lately, Matt, is putting it in different barrels. Yeah, that ought to make our boy happy. Instead of a bourbon barrel, they're putting it for a while in a tequila barrel and then a bourbon barrel. You know, so they're putting different flavors with the Abyss now, which just I love that because it keeps the beer conversation more interesting. It keeps things, and you're seeing wines do the similar stuff, right? Wines, the relationship between wineries and breweries is really gelling more and more and more because you're seeing a lot of beers getting aged in wine barrels now, and vice versa. Like,
it used to be only distilleries, and now they have port wine barrels. You have all these different kind of barrels getting aged with beers, and it's definitely growing, like you're saying.
Yeah,
wineries and breweries exchange barrels.
Yep.
Yeah.
After the wine is done, after the vineyard's done with the barrel, then they send it to the brewer. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great having Zach on here because Zach, as a brewer, it's nice to have that luxury. Over the years, we've had different brewers and different people. We've had people on here that make wine. We've had people, fortunately, that have made spirits, and they jump on from time to time, and having that insight is incredible. It really is. But one of the regulars is Zach, and I mean, who knows? He might even jump in later on right now. He just kind of pops in whenever he gets a shot, and
so it's all the same game, just different ingredients.
kind of, yeah. I mean, with that particular
technique, of course, but
sure,
it's all the same fit. We're all looking to make alcohol. You know what I mean?
Well, and Zach talks about it too, like the relationship that distilleries, craft distilleries have with different craft wineries and craft meaderies. They just have, it's like a big community, really, and they swap things so much. One of the best areas to go to, and it's where me and Mark have met up now a few times, is Denver, Colorado. It is just, Denver, Colorado has that climate that is similar to the UK, not exactly.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, okay,
but similar. So it's, oh boy.
So what are they doing in Denver? What are they doing there? Like this?
Oh my goodness, what aren't they doing? What is cool about Denver? Now, it's not the area, right? But it's one of the big craft beer areas, one of the big craft spirit areas, and really turning into one of the big winery sort of areas. And of course, everybody knows it in America as one of the big weed capitals of this country. But it's just turned into that whole, I mean, the vibe there, and I love visiting there. Personally, I wouldn't live there, but I love to visit there. It is just.
I've been to Durango in the South Colorado.
Oh, Durango is beautiful.
Yeah. It was amazing, man. I was there 3 years ago. It was beautiful.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
So, what did you think about going to different? Now, Durango has a lot of breweries in that area. What did you think about that whole?
It was amazing. The city was I'd probably say it was a town on the scale of it, but it was beautiful. Like, we went whitewater rafting, went horseback riding.
Oh yeah,
it was amazing. You know,
so much to do.
I'm not gonna lie, you know, it was good.
When in Rome, right? Yeah.
I did a trip from New York down to the Florida Keys, and then up down the south coast to Louisiana, up to Durango, and then all the way along to LA. It took a month.
Wow!
Wow! Nice.
Yeah, it was probably the best trip I've ever done in my life. It was amazing.
Yeah.
I was my favorite place was Savannah in Georgia. I have to say that.
Oh, okay. That's a fun town.
Yeah, I love Savannah. Like, I think for the history, I love history. So to see the buildings there, the buildings where you feel that they're 400 years old, you know, you can feel that history there more than anywhere else.
A lot of pre-Revolutionary War.
Yeah, I think in the Civil War, when the Northern general in the Civil War, he got there and he refused to blow it up because he said it was too beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the buildings pre-Civil War, so. But the Florida Keys was a surprise. I heard a lot of bad things about the Florida Keys, but it was beautiful. I love the Florida Keys. It was amazing. It was really
good. Like what did you hear about the Florida Keys that was bad?
I don't know. Like, you just hear little things on the grapevine every now and then. Like, it's full of old people just going there to retire and drinking cocktails.
Semi correct.
You hear a lot of bullshit, man. But...
Too much key lime pie and all that.
What's the place that in Seinfeld they go to? Del Bico Vista.
Yeah, Del Boca Vista. Yeah.
It was awesome, man. I went parasailing, whatever it is. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let me get more.
I love it. It's
so Vegas says Jody fears the 40 ounce. Rui, there he is. What's up? Let's see. Jody call out MLV.
Time to, Joe. Time to make a malt liquor video.
Yeah, time to make. Yeah, I don't know if that's ever going to happen. We have a malt liquor representative on the show who occasionally takes one for the team here.
Occasionally.
Occasionally, yeah. And he doesn't do it all the time. You can only do that so much in your life. I mean, we have video documentation to
You
show.
do it so much, you end up looking down like the chairman.
That's
So
right.
you got to be careful.
There's video evidence to show over time what malt liquor does to your brain.
Yeah.
I mean, we have the video.
Yeah.
Evidence.
And we're not joking either.
And we are not joking. We can actually pull it up again if we have to.
Video evidence.
Yeah.
On a weekly basis.
Here's 40 ounce again. Carhartt makes a variety of apparel at a price not many can afford. That may be true, but for myself,
Quality.
yeah, but it's the quality. Yes, you can keep a quality Carhartt shirt for ages. You could even pass them down to your children.
Carhartt, you got to write it in your will.
You can write a Carhartt. You can write a piece of. I've got Carhartt cold weather gear right now that I will give my grandchildren. For Christ's sake.
As a matter of fact, the attorneys that do estate plans for the wealthy have a thing they call the Carhartt Trust, which is a standard thing for people that will have lots of Carhartt that can pass down multi-generation skipping, so it can go down to the great grandkids without paying taxes.
You tell them, Mark.
Value that Carhartt affords.
You tell him, man. As a financial guy, he can tell you what's up with that.
Carhartt, you better update your estate plan because it's going to last. Yep.
My new custom ski mask costs $50. Hey, boom, that is.
Oh man.
Wait. What do we call custom? There's a better word for it. I like that word too.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
Bespoke. Yes. Yeah. And that would be, the way we say it in the craft beer community. Malt liquor would say custom. What is that? We say bespoke.
Bespoke. Sound like a real asshole.
Up yours, Jody. We got Mr. Rayner saying up yours, Jody. Yeah. Of course, right?
Consider yourself on the list. Yeah, another thing, that bummer Fred, whatever your freaking name is, bum.
Just fucking end it.
Stay tuned, folks. And then we have 40 ounce official hat. Cannot put a dollar amount on that item. Up yours, Mark. Malt entryway.
That's what we're talking.
Up yours too, Teen Wolf. I know you're watching.
Oh yeah. who's supposed to be Toxic Swillow? Is that him?
Oh my God! Vegas says I have not washed my ski mask in 10 years. Oof.
Oh, that must smell horrible.
Oh.
What are you doing, dude?
Oh.
Because when you take a sip, doesn't it get on the?
Just like your beard, Vega.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's a good one.
Probably smells like moldy cheese. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
What a great feature of StreamYard to actually show the comments on screen.
That sounds like something a head coach would say.
Yeah.
Oh.
Somebody else says, anyhow, guys, let's drink some beers. Yeah, that's a good way to change it right there. I don't even know what happened to her. Oh, and then Tom said, how do I join this video?
That's me.
Oh, that's you, of course. So you jumped in.
I figured it out.
Cheers, Vega. Why are we watching these, C words again, folks? And then because there's no new MLVS.
No new malt liquor videos.
And then Tom chimed in, can I join? Already watched yours, Hulk. Shout out to Falstaff. And,
That's
boy,
funny.
we have the whole malt liquor. What would malt liquor do without craft beer? at
That's
this
right.
point?
And look at this. Some respect for the show from 40-ounce Causer.
Yes. Wow, guys, I'm glad I'm watching this. Exactly, you are. More of an interview video than a MLV Young Jedi.
Referring to Havana.
Yeah. There was a malt. There was malt. It's a MLV Hulk. And then there's Tom. Hey, Jody, can I jump in? No way, dude. Get out of here. The wordsmith opening cans of verbal beatdowns on these C words again, folks.
Referring to Falstaff.
Yeah, Falstaff.
And then it's a blunt,
He's a
Joe.
fascinating thing. It's a blunt, Joe.
He's schooling me on the that must
Yeah.
have been when we were talking about
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah.
No, it's a backwards fresh out of the 5-pack. It's a backwood fresh out of the 5, yeah.
Okay.
Reformed yet shady is not refined. Lighten up, Joe D. Your laugh making me angry. And we all know that
Oh my God.
my laugh sets him on fire because
Consider yourself on the list.
he does have the Joe D laugh video. That he does have the video, and it is kind of great. It's just me, Tom. It's me. Oh well, he's not even there. It's me over and over for those that are watching and don't know. It's just a video of me laughing over and over and over and over again. It is pretty frightening, I have to admit. It's hilarious. It cracks me. It's funny, possibly, to watch me laugh as a video of me laughing, and it's a little frightening at the same time, I have to admit. Jody fears the sticky icky. Well, hell yeah! Oh no, sticky icky near me, man. You know what I'm saying? I give sticky icky. I don't want no sticky icky. You know what I'm saying? I'm drinking Mickey's grenades with the label and pinky out.
All right.
All right. Well, he's owning it. He's owning it. I'll give it to him. He's owning it. Up yours, Teen Wolf.
Thank you.
Tom the Animal Steel. Yes.
Yeah.
Huffy 72 runs the UK.
That's funny.
And Estrella pronounced Estrella in Spanish. That was pretty good. Thank you for helping us pronounce that. I still will get it wrong. MLT 2020.
Malt Liquor Tour 2020.
It's not helping you see 2020, though. We all know what it does to your brain. Time for some super bulk. No? Genno? He should have put Genno. Genno? Rui, I have a mini bottle of Super Bock in my basement.
You showed that once, didn't you, Bum? Didn't you?
Yeah, I drank one, I think, on the show. I still have one left.
What is it, an 8-ounce?
Yeah, 8-ounce, maybe 7-ounce.
Yeah. 12 for okay, yeah, 350 mil. All right. Yeah, that's Craig says. He chimed in there. And then if anybody needs to jump out, just go ahead, man. We're running a lot, we're running at least a good 13 minutes.
Yeah, actually, I am going to jump out here. To all my CBC brothers, always a pleasure. Tom, nice meeting you.
You too, man. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Hope to see you again.
Yeah, you too, man. Have a good evening.
Okay, guys, I'll keep on watching. I'm just going to
Peace out, brother. Peace out,
All
man.
right.
We've got different time zones happening here. So
Yeah,
if
see you next
anybody
week.
needs to jump out, go ahead and jump out. Feel free, man. This is
No charge.
no
Can't be
charge.
charging. Can't be charging.
No charge. So I don't want to hold anybody up, man. That's for sure. Trying to be sensitive to all the different time zones, man. And people, you know what? You know what's weird, Teen Wolf, is people want to have a life for some reason outside of this show.
That damn life that always comes into
It's
it's
just the
hard.
creepiest thing ever, isn't it? How do you not take that but creepy? What
got a
else
life?
could you possibly want to do but share a beer? Right?
This guy. You want a life? Go fuck yourself.
No, what we had Tom on here, and what did she tell us that one time? Like, what was that look, Mark? She gave us like, really? Like, you're giving up all of this? Like, what? Wait, you remember?
Yeah.
She told Tom, and she was like, seriously? Like, you got
That was about almost a year ago. I was like, you gotta go.
Remember that?
That was hilarious, man. She was like, seriously? Did you get a look at this? And look at them idiots? And, hello? That was funny. So we've got, okay, there was that one. And then, let's pull up a conversion table here, boys. Yeah, that's when we were hard into that part of the discussion right there. Trying to figure out the difference between metric and standard and all that thing. And Matt, God, how many, my whole life, it feels like we've been transforming over to the metric system. I feel like we're at our closest point right now, is what I feel like.
We had that whole push like in the mid 70s. You remember that? Like 77, 78, 79, where it was all metric system and they were teaching it in school. And that lasted about 3 years and everybody's like, screw it. We're just
And it's weird because right now we're at this, people that speak Spanish, a lot of people in my part of the country speak Spanish. And
in their metric system.
And there's this weird mishmash between, like, people that speak Spanish don't speak it all the time. There's this weird Spanglish is what they call it. Because they speak constant English and Spanish in the same sentence. And we do the same thing with metric and standard, right? In America, there's this constant, like, you cannot fix a modern car. And by modern, my truck's 20 years old and it still has all metric parts. There's this weird metric and standard thing, but we still like to say we're standard, but we all know how big this glass is in metric. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just this weird thing. Right?
It's like at one point they tried like switching us over to the metric system slowly. With leaders and everything.
Yeah, that's why I said like 70. I remember it was probably like, for me, it was probably 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. So like 74 through 76, 77. That's all they taught was, we're going to the metric system. We're going to be with the rest of the world. And this is all we're going to learn. And then it just vanished. Like we went away for the summer. We came back the next year and it was like, they never even talked about it.
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, because I remember that late 70s and all the way through the mid 80s, it was like, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. And like you said, it just, I don't know, went away. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Tom, how much is it?
Equivalent on all the stuff, but we never did anything with it. Yeah.
How much is a liter of gas out there? It goes by liters, right? Gas?
Yeah.
Now, a liter, I do know. It's like...
we don't call it gas as well. It's petrol.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they call it petrol or fuel.
Well, how much is a liter of petrol?
A liter, it depends where you are, but it's between £1.20 and £1.40. It depends where you are.
Really expensive.
It's like
yeah.
$4 to $5 a gallon.
It's
yeah,
crazy.
3.8 liters per gallon.
Yeah.
Now, a liter, I do know. It's like...
we don't call it gas as well. It's petrol.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they call it petrol or fuel.
Well, how much is a liter of petrol?
Bums back if you didn't know.
Hey, Bob, I think you have the YouTube played in the background.
Yeah.
That might be why. There
You
we
good
go.
now?
Yeah, we good.
Yeah.
You're good now.
Okay. I just wanted to jump back on and make the statement based on what Mark was saying. Don't forget, Mark, the United States will be converted to the metric system by 1980.
That's right.
So you better learn now.
That was 39 years ago. So
Put it in your brain, right? It's gonna happen.
You know how politics work. It takes a while, but it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. Yeah.
So
All
just
they're gonna-
need to come back and make that statement. Learn your metric now. We will be converted by 1980.
Yeah, it just vanished. They just stopped.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Oh yeah. There you go.
How much is a liter of gas in the US?
Yeah.
We don't have liters.
Well,
Gallon. So our gallon was like 3.78 liters. We pay $2.50. So that's about
Wow.
$2.25, 2
Yeah,
pounds.
We pay
per
a lot.
gallon.
We pay a lot, man.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You do.
That's
You pay about
insane how
twice
much you
as
pay
much
for
as
gas
we
out there.
Yeah.
It costs you probably what? How many pounds to fill a tank?
I've got a pretty small tank, but it's about 42 pounds.
Oh, so that's a small tank. What's
One-
that? How
one
many
liter.
liters?
1 liter.
How many?
Ford Fiesta.
How many liters?
1 liter.
gallons.
No, how many liters is your tank?
Well, it holds about 42.
Okay.
But it's called. It's like a 1 liter Ford Fiesta EcoTech. It's like super eco car, you know.
It must be diesel, right?
No, it's petrol.
Oh, it's petrol. Okay.
It's like a new engine that
It's
Ford.
got about a 10-gallon tank.
Yeah, 10 and a half. Yeah.
You pay about $4 a gallon for it right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want me to tell you, Tom, how big my tank is in my truck?
There you go on.
My tank's 35 gallons.
Wow.
I thought my tank was a lot. I had 18.
It cost a few bucks to fill mine
It's
up.
100 liters. It's 100 liters.
What do you get miles to the gallon though?
What is that?
You don't know that? You don't have that?
Yeah, no, it's one of them deals where if you gotta ask, just forget about it, right? Yeah, it's just when you get into these you know, what we consider now I'm a truck driver, right? Like a lorry.
Yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
So what we consider full-size pickup trucks, and that's what they are, light duty pickup trucks. But I have a heavy duty one. So the gas mileage just like it's I think I can get somewhere between 15 and 19 miles per gallon.
Okay, I get 45.
Yeah, right. And that's fantastic. Now, my tank is so big and I have such a small commute to work.
Yeah.
That I can fill my tank up and it lasts a month.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's all relative,
It's relative, but with that in mind, there was a time when I was getting my pickup worked on. I was getting some pretty serious service done, so they gave me a loaner for a month while they had my pickup for a month.
Okay.
And they gave me a much smaller car, had a 4-cylinder engine and all that sort of thing. Now, that tank was, I don't know, 15 to 17 gallons. I could fill that up and it would last me a month.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot cheaper to fill up 39 gallons versus filling up, 15 to 19 gallons.
Yeah.
And it still lasts me the same time period. So it is
twice the mileage.
Yeah.
You got the same time for half the volume.
What's that you drinking, Mark? 1792 small batch.
1792, a bourbon.
Nice.
Kentucky bourbon.
Yeah. I love bourbon, man. It's really smooth.
Now,
my favorite is Maker's Mark.
Oh, Maker's Mark, yeah. Yep.
I like it.
Maker's Mark is fan. I've got.
I want to do the route. That's my next journey in America, man. I'm going to go to Tennessee.
Oh yeah, that is fun. We did that. We did that with some friends about 5 or 6 years ago. We rented a house in that area and we went to all the distilleries over a few days.
So Ruby says the minis are 200 milliliters, and then you have
he's right.
05 milliliter and the 1 liter. You have the half liter and the full liter.
Yeah.
And then our 6-packs equal 2 liters.
Yeah.
And 40 ounce says "Stay wet, boys." Craig says, "Cheers, guys," and then Bum it chimed in there a few times. Hey guys, I'm having a new Belgium Hemper IPA.
Oh, yeah. That is a dank beer.
Oh,
it's like drinking a rope. It's like drinking a gym rope.
Is it really? I don't know that I've had that one. Cheers. This was hilarious.
Yeah.
And then Rui says, "Indeed,
of course."
Tottenham have got a brewery in the stadium in Beavertown. Yeah,
really?
That's the NFL stadium I was talking about.
Oh, is it? Okay.
In the stadium.
And Craig would know. Craig.
Yeah, they have everything there, man. Like all the new state of art stuff.
And I'm just saying this because you and him are in the same part of the globe. But have you ever met up with Craig?
Me?
Yeah.
Who's Craig?
Okay, well that answers that. Thank you very much.
So where is Tottenham? Is that where in relation to London is that stadium then?
Tottenham. It's North London.
Okay.
So you have London. Basically, we've got a ring road, which is the motorway that goes around the whole of the city. It's called the M25. So anything in that boundary is within the city, really. So then you got the river, the Thames, that goes through the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So Tottenham is north of the river. It's basically North London, yeah.
Okay. So that's a lot like Atlanta. Atlanta has the perimeter around. We've got a ring road that goes all the way around Atlanta. So if you live inside there, you're inside the perimeter. Outside,
yeah.
Outside, yeah.
It's kind of like Tottenham would be the Bronx in New York. You know,
they're close, but not in London proper, but close by.
It's in London. It's classed as London, but it's not in the center of London at all. It's not Manhattan. Yeah.
Okay.
One of these days, man, I am going and I'm going to drink a lot of effing beer in pubs proper. You know what I'm saying?
You got to do it, but you got to go. You got to go to London, but you got to go out of London, man. You got to go see the country.
And I'm telling you right now, Tom, I am dying to have a proper fish and chips. I'm dying to have proper fish and chips and have pints in a pub.
Hey, Joe, I will do you right. Come on down to New England. We'll do you right.
Yeah, no, but you got to. You know what I'm saying? When you got to go to the UK and have it done right. You know what I mean? I want to have real effing fish and chips, man. You know what I'm saying?
I take it as disrespect there, Joe.
Well, I watched the videos on YouTube, and these cats are showing the videos of the fish and chips. I know you guys have great fish, but I want it from the UK, baby. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's like the real original deal right there.
So in London, a pint of beer costs probably about £4.50, £5.
Oh.
Where I'm from in the north, it costs about £3.
Oh.
So like, how much is a pint of beer where you guys are at?
Pretty much.
Matters what you're getting, though.
Really, you know what, man? I mean, it doesn't matter what part of the country it just depends. Honestly, it can. There's places where you can get a Coors Light right now, any day of the week for $2.
Yeah,
I mean,
like 1.5 pounds, basically. Yeah.
I mean, you can get a $2 pour for a 16-ounce beer. It just is gonna borderline what you call beer, right?
And then on the other hand, you can spend $12 on a beer.
Yeah, it really I mean, it varies.
Typical Guinness. If we were to get a Guinness in a typical pub here, it's probably going to cost us $5 to $6.
Yeah, probably
so like 4 pounds, basically. Yeah.
I mean, what I'm saying is there's a huge disparity between London and everywhere else in the country. So you can get the same beer in London and then go 100 miles north, and it's half the price. The same beer.
Yeah.
Oh,
taxes.
Going to New York and then going to, I don't know, West Virginia.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. That's a bad example, honestly, because
I don't know, like, you know what I mean.
You can
New York and everywhere else, maybe.
I know what you're trying to say, but that's a great example of how jacked it is. Because you can go to West Virginia, which is like as blue collar as it gets. and you're going to go to a pub there and run into the same situation you do
Okay, man.
in what you would think of as high-end New York City. Because the disparity and the reason why is because a lot of the brew pubs are, brewing beer. So certain beers in that pub are, you can pay $12 for a pint.
Yeah.
Like it just,
know.
But it's going to be some of the best. It better be at least some of the best damn crap you've ever had. You're just like, oh my God.
It's a lot different. I think UK is a lot different than the United States brewery wise. We're so consolidated brewery wise. What do we have? I think we already have 8,000 breweries. I have probably 10, 15 breweries within a 20, 30 mile radius.
You have a huge microbreweries thing going on there, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like every local bar that you go to, they're gonna have beers from local breweries, and then obviously the big breweries, and then the Budweisers, Coors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have such a broad range of choices out here, even for meads, even for cideries, like Joe was saying. We have so many out here.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
There was a message there, 2 messages back, saying something about trying.
Tom, try Crunch from Hammerton in London.
Let me search that.
That's from Craig. Now, Craig is around the London area.
He's in Kent.
Oh, Kent.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm East London, so I'm really close to Kent, actually.
Okay, well, you and Craig should meet up. Yeah,
I see this Crunch beer. It's got. It looks really good. Peanut butter milk stout. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And then Rui says, "Cheers, Bum." And then you have Bum chiming in. Joe doesn't get miles per gallon; he gets gallons per mile. Honestly, man, I mean, I have to really watch it with my pickup, because, I mean, you can just watch my gas gauge go. You know what I'm saying? It's a great truck. I've had.
If you need to, you can haul like a ton of dirt if you need to, right, Joe?
I damn sure can. Yeah,
is it a 3/4 ton?
3/4 ton, yeah.
Okay. So you can haul 3/4 ton of dirt if you need to.
If I have to.
Or malt. You could load it up with 3/4 ton of malt and take it somewhere and brew stuff with it.
Yes, you absolutely could. Absolutely. I don't.
Beer could make a 3/4 ton of malt. You can make a lot of beer with 3/4 ton of malt. Yeah.
I actually put my major beer hauls in that truck and bring them home. Yeah.
Gallons per mile to the east.
Yeah.
Mark, I'm curious. You said your channel got shut down. Did you ever think about starting it up again, or did you just?
I did, but it was kind of a blessing and a curse.
Okay.
I was pissed that they shut it down because I had no control over it.
Yeah.
And then about a week later, I'm like, that's okay.
I'm
move on with the next phase of my life.
Yeah. Okay.
It was fun. It was fun, and it's cool. I really do. I do appreciate you remembering that. I get people that pop up every once in a while and say, "Hey, what about you?" I remember that channel, so it's fun.
It is fun because we do get people like yourself that'll jump on here and chime in and say, I wanted to get to this story real quick, since we have some time. We're going long, so why not, right? Let me get to this story because it's about one of our major breweries here in this country, Coors. And Molson Coors closing the Denver office, cutting 500 jobs internationally, and moving its headquarters to Chicago. Which is blasphemy, but this was published October 30th, and I haven't got to it yet. I've been sitting on it, but basically the headline says it all. The beer giant employs 2,300 people in Colorado, according to Molson Coors. About 300 of those employees work in the Denver office, and a lot of those employees, a lot of those people will be offered jobs and relocation packages to remain with the company and their teams.
So in other words, they're going to be like, you're going to move from Denver. We're going to move you to Chicago. And most of the people are going to say, F you. We're just gonna stay in Denver.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think about that, Tom? What, if the company you probably been working for 20 years just says, "Hey, we're gonna move to Chicago, man. Would you like a package and go with us to Chicago, or would you like to stay in really nice, beautiful Golden, Colorado?"
Damn, that's America.
It is.
Shit happens. It's like Titleist. Titleist moved to freaking Thailand. Took a lot of jobs.
You just described it right there. And it's nothing new, honestly. When I was a kid, and we're talking right on that same timeline, late 70s, early 80s, the same thing happened in LA. I grew up in LA, and the same thing happened there. Pillsbury, when my dad was working for him, decided to up and move to Texas, and they offered him the same deal, and he was like, "F you, I think I'll stay here in Cali," and and that was in that. So it's nothing new. Corporations have been doing this.
Oh yeah, they do it all the time. Yeah, that's
So it's just the fact that it's happening in the beer world. Like, beer is getting so big, or has gotten so big, that they are doing the same things. And we talked to Zach. We talked with Zach about this same sort of thing. Some of the same trends that happen with tech and with just other big corporations are sharing the same business models as some of the big major macro beers and some of the micro beers as well. Coors is definitely not a micro, but they're one of the smaller macros for sure.
Oh, Rui says I can start a malt liquor channel.
He does.
There we go. No, thanks, but no, Rui.
So Foamy Head says now having a real ale brewing coffee porter.
Ooh, that sounds good.
That sounds interesting.
Hey guys, I think I'm gonna head out. It's been good.
Yeah, Tom, thank you, man. I appreciate it, brother.
Nice to meet you, Timo.
Hey, you too, man. Have a good week.
Yeah, I'm gonna cover these last few comments, and then we're gonna close the show anyway, guys. Anyway, Toxic here, howdy, folks. And you can now start a malt liquor channel, Mark.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
And for those that don't know, well, I'm about 20 minutes from that brewery. Wow. We got Havana chiming in about how far he is from a particular brewery.
Denver Golden area, yeah.
Oh, he is?
Yeah. It says 20 minutes from that brewery. I'm assuming 20 minutes from Golden, Colorado.
I did not realize he was in Colorado. That's interesting. To be in that state and represent what he likes to represent is incredible.
Why is he, if he's in that state, why the hell is he drinking malt liquor? He should be drinking
That's exactly my point. What in the hell are you doing, son?
If you lived in central LA or Detroit, yeah, you drink malt liquor. But you're in Denver.
Even in LA.
Drink only craft beer.
In LA, in Southern California, you would be in the biggest craft beer market in this country.
You're probably right. Yeah, all those young people. Yeah.
I mean, being in SoCal, now, as much credit as we give to Colorado, nobody trumps Cali. SoCal is the leader in this country, hands down. Between the LA market and the San Diego market, it is insane amount of craft beer that comes out of that market, out of those two markets. And you would be, but with that said, though, there's a tremendous amount of malt liquor that comes out of that area as well.
Yeah, I mean, any big city. I mean, Chicago's got a ton of malt. I mean, it's just
Oh yeah.
Any big city.
Yeah.
So I'm looking in the comments and it says this is Toxic now. It's right now not Havana. We share the same channel. Okay. I'll take you at your word.
That was weird. It crashed on me.
Okay, we're back.
Wow, that was weird. It crashed.
Blink out for a second.
Yeah, that was interesting. So, what were you going to say? You were going to say something about.
Oh, Toxic was saying this is Toxic right now, not Havana.
Oh,
We share the channel. Okay.
oh.
So
Well, I
you
don't-
say.
Yeah, that's a hard one then. If you're sharing a channel with somebody, then it's hard. Like Bum said, it is difficult. You just can't keep up with, malt liquor. You see what we're saying, Tom? Like, the malt liquor guys don't even know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? How are we supposed to keep up
Oh, we're
with that?
supposed to keep up with it. Yeah. Got to keep them honest. It's
Yeah,
tough.
exactly. But anyway, we're out of here, guys. Thank you very much, Tom. Nice actually getting to talk to you,
It
man.
was really good to talk to you guys. Really good.
Talking with you.
Thank you for staying up ultra late. You know.
Yeah.
Uh,
You got a couple hours till breakfast at this point. So
yeah.
All good.
Go to the pub and get some breakfast.
Yeah.
I don't have work till Tuesday, so it's all good.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. We'll see you, man. Peace out.
See ya.
See you guys.